Damir Dzhumhur vs. Carlos Alcaraz, match preview and prediction. Damir Dzhumhur vs. Carlos Alcaraz. As we enter the third round, Roland Garros 2025 has already delivered its fair share of surprises. One of the standout moments has been the progression of Damir Dzhumhur, who was considered an underdog heading into the second round but managed to advance with a commanding victory over Frenchman Mpechi Perricar. However, he finds himself as the clear underdog once again in his clash against Carlos Alcaraz, who is widely regarded as the tournament's frontrunner this year. Should anyone manage to defeat Alcaraz, it would certainly be the biggest upset of Roland Garros 2025. Damir Dzhumhur. At 33 years old, Damir Dzhumhur has been a professional tennis player for 14 years. Throughout his career, he has won 3 singles titles, with his highest ranking reaching 23rd in the ATP standings. However, when it comes to Grand Slam tournaments, Dzhumhur has rarely made headlines. His best performance in major events came in 2018 when he reached the third round of Roland Garros. Over the past 7 years, he has struggled significantly, failing to qualify for many major tournaments, and when he did, he often exited in the first round. Consequently, Roland Garros 2025 marks his most successful Grand Slam showing since 2018. Dzhumhur has matched his previous best at the French Open, but to surpass this achievement, he would need to pull off a monumental upset by defeating the tournament's leading player. With all due respect to the Bosnian, I find it hard to believe he can overcome Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz. World number 2 Carlos Alcaraz reflected on his advancement to the third round of Roland Garros 2025. In his second round match, he triumphed over Hungarian Fabian Marosin, ranked 56th, with the match concluding at 6-1, 4-6, 6-1, 6-2. It was a great match. I played really well in the first set and felt very confident. In the second set, he raised his game and played aggressively, making it a bit tricky for me. But I was pleased to come back in the third set and play better and better. The last 2 sets, I performed really well, Alcaraz said after the match. Alcaraz also addressed the possibility of a final showdown against Italian Jannik Sinner at Roland Garros 2025. The final is still too far away to think about right now. Who knows? It's nice to know I've beaten him in our last 4 matches. That's clear. But I don't know if we'll even meet in this tournament. The final is still a long way off to fixate on it now, Alcaraz remarked after his second round clash. Damir Dzhumhur vs. Carlos Alcaraz. Head-to-head history. Damir Dzhumhur and Carlos Alcaraz have faced each other just once before, back in 2020 on clay. During the tournament in Barcelona, Alcaraz managed to edge past Dzhumhur with a 2-1 victory. Surprisingly, he dropped the first set 6-4, but regrouped to take the following sets 6-2 and 6-1. In this upcoming encounter, Alcaraz will once again be the favorite, but this match could prove more challenging than it appears, as Dzhumhur has already surprised many at this tournament. Damir Dzhumhur vs. Carlos Alcaraz, match prediction. Having confidently dispatched Mpechi Perricar in the previous round, Dzhumhur certainly has the capacity to challenge Alcaraz for at least 1 set. However, I believe Alcaraz will ultimately progress to the next round without significant issues, even if Dzhumhur manages to clinch a set. Betting on Alcaraz to win with a game handicap of -10.5 at odds of 1.76 seems like a solid wager.